Good morning, Operations Manager Stewart Kreltszheim, CFA Region 23, and welcome to March's edition of the Region 23 YouTube report. Obviously, due to operational activity, we missed out on February. What I have behind me is RAWS, Remote Automatic Weather Station, and it is a tool we use here in IMTs and across the state to track weather. What we have here is a map of Victoria, and as you can see, there is a number of flags on the map. Each of those flags signify a weather station across the state. If you look here at Wangaratta, there is a flag and it's pointing down towards the southwest. That means the wind is coming from a southwesterly direction. There is a number of barbs on the flag which indicate wind speed. A long barb indicates 10 kilometres an hour, a short barb indicates 5 kilometres an hour. At the moment, Wangaratta is showing one long barb, 10 kilometres an hour. A number of figures next to it, 66, meaning the relative humidity, and 9, meaning the temperature is a chilly 9 degrees down at Wangaratta Airport at the moment. Now, how is this used? Imagine on a hot day, red alert day, total fire ban, we have a fire and the barbs are pointing up to the northwest, signifying the wind is coming from the northwest. And maybe there's 2.5 bars, 25 kilometres an hour. Then across the state, we look and the barbs and flags start laying over. That indicates to us that there is a wind change coming across the state. They lay over this way with the flag pointing down. 2 or 3 flags may indicate a southwesterly wind change of 20 or 30 kilometres an hour. Critical information. Firstly, I'd like to thank everyone across our region, both staff and volunteers, for the fantastic effort they put in this fire season. In particularly Black Friday onwards, and even before that in Gippsland. Time and time again we called upon our people to provide strike teams, to provide IMT personnel, specialist resources such as our weather station crew, staging area people, ground observers from the fire station next door, more and more and more, and people just gave and gave and gave. So a fantastic effort by all. In 2006-07 people came to our aid, and we certainly repaid that favour in 2008-09. One of the most pleasing things is that we brought our people safely home on that Black Saturday. Unfortunately, we lost an interstate brother during the firefight from that falling limb, and that was a tragic event. However, to have no other serious injury and certainly no other deaths is an amazing feat, but it hasn't happened by accident. We have events that happen on a daily basis on the fire ground, and they are sometimes have the potential to be catastrophic, and we have our people here. Continually we put things in place to keep them safe. Protective equipment, good training, sound leadership, good equipment. We must be disciplined to ensure that those things are continually in place, because the more things and the more barriers we put between the events and our people, the safer our people are. So well done to all the leaderships, people on our fire grounds, and particularly the individuals who took responsibility for their own safety. Our strategy across this year of hitting fires hard and fast continued to hold us in good stead. If we take away the campaign fires and look at the fire at Merton, look at the fire at Warrenbane, look at the fire at Eldorado between Region 23 and 24, and numerous other fires, we sent strike teams in and field command teams in and aircraft in hard and fast, and we kept those fires small. I wonder what our fire season would have been like if we hadn't have done that. So, great tactic, a credit to groups, captains and crew leaders and fireground commanders for pressing those buttons early. Continue to do it. There's a couple of exciting things happening within our region over the next couple of months. In particular, the amalgamation of the Mansfield Urban and Rural Brigade and the Benalla Urban and Rural Brigade. Both those brigades have proud histories and have been operating closely together for a number of years, and it is really a formality of bringing them together, but a milestone in the region, and we will celebrate firstly the history of those 4 brigades and the new future of the 2 new ones. We've had a lot of offers of gifts and events where our people could go to over the next couple of weeks. The Grand Prix, for instance, and there's a number of functions across our region which, as we get invites into the region, we will pump out to our volunteers and staff alike. For instance, as I said, the Grand Prix, we're going to have a parade of CFA vehicles at the start of that Grand Prix. I believe the drivers are going to be up on CFA trucks. What a fantastic event and showcase for us. Show to millions of people around the world. We'll also have a number of our people in the grandstands enjoying the Grand Prix hospitality, and hundreds of our people in general admittance. So it's going to be a great day, and I'm really looking forward to our people enjoying themselves. We've had a number of debriefs at groups and brigade levels. Some of the things that have highlighted which we will work on. Firstly, our ability to be self-sufficient in the first 24 to 48 hours is critical. So we need to ensure that we have supplies logistically on fire trucks, food, etc., to keep us through that initial surge into areas. The strike team manager role, where we had a person dedicated to looking after the welfare of our strike team. Mick Johnson did a fantastic job in Gippsland, and it made it very easy for the strike team leader to come off duty and to be handed over the crew and all those logistical issues to someone else. We will continue to do that. We need to get more people trained up in senior incident management role, planning, logistics, higher operational roles. We will work very hard on providing courses and picking the team over the next couple of years. But we want people to put their hand up who have interest in those particular areas. And already I have a number of people who have in particularly flagged an interest in logistics and planning. Over the next 5 or 6 weeks, I've had the opportunity to take some of these issues and take them to Melbourne. I'll be working across Region 23 and out of CFA headquarters, and the advantage of that is that I can drive home a lot of our issues across the northeast area. So I'll be in and out of the region. I'm sure you'll continue to support Ashley, Paul and Dave Harris, new to our team, on Black Saturday. What a baptism of fire. Andrea, Neil and the rest of the regional and the area team in the times that I'm away. We've got a lot of elections coming up, a lot of new captains coming into the fold, a lot of captains retiring after some great service to our brigades and our communities. Stay safe. I look forward to talking to you again next month, and continue to do the great work that you continue to do for your communities and your brigades.